You're watching CKWS News at Noon on Global Kingston.
Nice to see you on this Tuesday afternoon. A beautiful day today in terms of conditions and even temperatures. We do see some sunshine today. We'll get to -1, maybe even 0 by 4 p.m. and we'll be at -1 late evening. A bit of a messy day on the way tomorrow. After today's sunshine, we could start to see some flurries transitioning to some rain later in the day, and then some more snow on the way for Thursday. We're talking about 15 to 20 centimeters by Thursday. In fact, Environment Canada issuing some watches for that snow on Thursday. Belleville, +1 for you today, well above average. Enjoy some sunshine. And then +3 tomorrow, a rain-snow mix. -3 on Thursday, up to 15 centimeters for you at this point. Brockville, good afternoon to you. Enjoy a mix of sun and clouds today as you climb to 2 degrees, +5 tomorrow. And then for Thursday, -2 with 20 centimeters of snow expected. Smiths Falls, you'll get to 0 today, still above average, a mix of sun and clouds, +2 tomorrow. Up to 5 centimeters of snow, and that'll be most likely mixed with rain as well. -3 on Thursday, 15 centimeters of snow expected. Now for Kingston, 0 is what we should hit today, a mix of sun and clouds, +2 tomorrow, and a bit of a chill in the air again tomorrow morning. Certainly not as cold as it has been, though. A wind chill of it feeling like -8 in the morning as we work our way to that high of 2 degrees with the rain-snow mix. Thursday, could see up to 20 centimeters as we top out at -3. That is the average high for this time of year. Friday, turning cold once again, only getting to -11, mostly cloudy, and then Saturday, enjoy some sunny periods again and getting to -9.
Dollars to expand the Ontario Truss and Wall plant in Foxborough. The wood truss manufacturer and floor joist reseller is investing more than $8.4 million of its own money to add 2 new product lines. The project will create 23 jobs. South Frontenac Township is running an online contest that's a little different. Area residents are being encouraged to submit possible names for several of the township's snowplows. Darren Davis plows his way through the details.
Well, often the truck name or the truck number would go up here or maybe underneath the logo.
Just a couple of locations where a name could be deckled on a snowplow. South Frontenac Township is currently holding an online contest to name 6 of its plows. The idea came from a similar contest in Chatham, Kent.
In further investigation, when we were putting the contest together, we discovered that places like Colorado and Connecticut and other cities and towns, Calgary has done it, and it's been quite successful, and the residents really like it.
The contest has been running for a couple of weeks and has 109 entries. Even the mayor's family has had fun with it.
My grandkids and my wife have, because they've been here writing out names and doing things themselves.
And while many of the names appear to have come from children like Snowy Clementine, suggested by 3-year-old Felix, others appear to have come from the young at heart, like 38 Special, a play on the highway, and the band.
That's, I guess that's telling our age when you start referencing old bands.
To Betty Whiteout.
Yeah, actually, when I read that, I didn't know if it was like too soon. I don't know, you know.
And then there's the suggestion of Percy, after well-known and lifelong resident Percy Snyder.
He had a heart of gold. He did lots and lots of things for the village. If you needed something done in the village, he would come and do it for you. He'd plow you out, he'd dig holes for you.
The opportunity for submissions ends February 6th. Staff will narrow the list down to 25 names, and then residents will get to vote on their favorites. The township says they'll reveal the 6 winning names the week of February 21st. The first snowfall following that, area residents may want to take a look outside when they hear a snowplow going by. Their laneway could be getting cleared by the likes of IC Roads, 38 Special, or Snowdenham. Darren Davis, Global News, Sydenham.
The attention a giant snow bear is receiving off Highway 38 has inspired its maker to do an even bigger display next year. Local resident Rob Lontaine spent nearly 20 hours over 3 days building this giant Valentine's snow bear in his backyard. The bear snow carving stands more than 10 feet tall and can be seen from Highway 38 at Unity Road. Lontaine, a correctional officer and local business owner, says he wanted to bring some joy to the community and says he added the heart for his wife. Dawn on with a scarf and Coke bottle. The bear has been a hit with all who drive by it.
Amazing. People have been pulling over, they've been taking pictures, honking, and when we're outside, people say, "Can we come take a picture of your bear?" Yeah, they've loved it. Yep, a lot of emails, a lot of texts to us saying how nice it looks, and it just brings a smile to everybody's face, which is nice, especially this time of year, and it's been so down and with all the COVID and stuff, so.
And that's a tough Valentine's gift to top, Doug.
Sure is.
What's coming up in sports?
Well, they're creating a bust of Tom Brady as we speak in Canton, Ohio. If you haven't heard, Brady has officially announced his retirement. Next step, the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it looks like that clipper has picked up a little juice as it moved across the prairies, bringing blizzard conditions to Manitoba. We're probably going to get a taste of that as it slips down to the Great Lakes Basin overnight. 0 for a high in Kingston today. Not very high, not very low at all. We're above normal. -3 is your seasonal average. You managed to hit a 0. A little bit better west of there, a 2 in Belleville, 1 in Peterborough, 2 for Oshawa and Toronto as well. And of course, a little cooler to the north. They haven't quite felt the full push from that southerly flow. And because of this, you're going to see, because of this difference, areas along the north shores of Lake Ontario may see a little more mixed precipitation than snow. But then again, some of us in eastern Ontario could see up to 20 centimeters before it wraps up. This clipper as it pushes through. Southeast winds at about 26 kilometers per hour reported at the top of the hour, and we're nearly 70% relative humidity now as that southerly push continues. Just a trace of flurries overnight, not much at all, really, just a light little dusting, but there's so much more where that came from. Here we have a clipper moving in. It's picked up a couple other lows along the leading edge of its cold front, and they sort of get a little better organized, and just that cold front sort of absorbs that energy as it pushes through. It's going to bring us a considerable amount of snow. The thing to remember, though, as it's moving through and getting started, daytime high tomorrow 2 or 3 degrees, so above freezing. So it may be mixed with freezing rain and ice pellets. There is a risk of freezing rain as a result of this, but it will switch to snow later in the day tomorrow, and then through Thursday it looks as if it will continue, because it's not just going to sweep through very quickly. No, it will start to travel more northerly than easterly, and as it does, we keep seeing all that snow along that leading edge of the cold front moving up. And so clear for now, increasing cloud. By morning, you're probably going to find just a small probability of flurries, anywhere from 30 to 60% in eastern Ontario. But by the afternoon, that jumps, and by the evening, we really get into it, and yeah, you're going to see snow. So the mix will be there just as the real snow gets started, and then move out of the way. We hope to see just snow, but those first few hours in the late afternoon, things could be a little rough, and those first few hours in the morning too, we seem to see a little bit of that. You can thank Lake Ontario for that, a much warmer body of water. At Thursday, early Thursday morning, we start to see it slowing down, but don't think it's over, because Friday moves in with some as well. We're not going to be right in the thick of it by then, just sort of on the northern fringes of it, but you're still looking at about a 40% probability of flurries on Friday, Belleville. So the real mess arrives tomorrow, and as we transition to snow, we see the risk of freezing rain ahead of that, and then snow for Thursday, high -3, cooler Friday with a high -9, and we hope to see some clearing later in the day Friday, but you still have that 40% chance of snow in the morning. Brockville, it's a high 5 tomorrow, 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. You may not get. There is a risk of freezing rain, but you're not going to see the mixed and the rain and that everybody else just west of you. Thursday, it's snow with a high -1 and up to -9. Friday, still a good chance of flurries. Smiths Falls up to 3 degrees, 10 centimeters of snow is possible. For Thursday, it's a high -3, more snow, and Friday, 60% chance of snow, partial clearing late afternoon. Kingston, your 5-day forecast, a high of 2 with mixed precipitation tomorrow. It'll start off as a small chance of flurries, but by the afternoon, it starts to mix, and then by the evening, it's just snow. Thursday, more snow, high -3, and for Friday, it's -10. Yeah, a little cooler, and that morning will bring you a 60% chance of flurries and light snow. Saturday, though, it's mostly clear conditions, a high -10, and for Sunday, up to -2 and cloudy skies. Now your weather wallpaper.
This weather wallpaper is brought to you by Pam's Flower Garden. Flowers and tropical plants by Pam's since 1962 with same-day delivery.
So we take a look at the best of the month today. Jennifer Ryder of Westport sent this lonely sunflower in the middle of winter. I love this shot. It really said a lot about how we were feeling following that big storm. It's kind of withered. It looks how I felt then. Yeah, and that's our second runner-up. First runner-up, Karen Shack of Gananoque with this just spectacular picture of swans, and just has this beautiful monochromatic blue hue to it, thanks to the mist and fog over the water. Absolutely gorgeous picture, but the best one this month, he's looking at you. Yeah, John Wansowitz of Kingston with this incredible pic. Nice little close-up of a bird of prey. Absolutely wonderful. Thanks so much, everybody, for sending your pictures in. It's a really tough thing to pick the winners or the best of the month, but yeah, certainly a great shot from John Wansowitz there.
Those are lovely winter scenes, Bill.
Yeah.
And you had so many to pick from, as I recall, too.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a good while to sort of sift through them and get the ones you want to put up front.
Well, congratulations and thank you to everyone who continues to submit pictures, whether they be wildlife or nature, other scenes. One good thing, Bill, I guess about this snowfall compared to the last big one we had is that the snow accumulations will be spread out over a couple of days, which gives people a chance to shovel and the crews to get out there and plow. It's not all at once.
No, and the stuff you get the first day, it's going to be the heavier variety mixed with rain and whatnot. Quite moist, not that dry, fluffy stuff. Okay. And then following that, the next 2 days, it's the dry, fluffy. So it'll be a little easier day 2 and 3, and it really, that probability diminishes day 3. So this is like maybe 15 to 20 centimeters over 3 days, as opposed to that big storm we had where we got like 42 in one day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out what's in store in the long-range forecast coming up later. Thank you, Bill.
I sleep in tomorrow?
No, not you.
2 degrees for a high tomorrow. So that clipper, when it comes in, it's going to be a little messy to start. Should transition to snow a little later. Weather advisories have it issued. We could see up to 20 centimeters of snow by the time it wraps up Friday. Saturday, mainly sunny, a high -10, and then we're into some better temperatures. Sunday, cloudy, -2, -4 over Monday and Tuesday as well, as the sunshine makes a comeback.
Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.
You're watching CKWS News at 11 on Global Kingston.
Well, that Alberta Clipper is coming through. It's picked up another couple lows along its leading edge of that cold front, absorbing its energy, and so you've got quite a wall of snow pushing through. Before it turns to just snow, though, you're going to see mixed precipitation, a risk of freezing rain, ice pellets. Going to be a little sloppy tomorrow. I think as temperatures start to drop thanks to the cold front, it'll turn to just snow, and that could last right through your Thursday, and for some of us in Eastern Ontario, it may linger right into your Friday morning. Wouldn't be surprised to see 20 centimeters or more in some spots across Eastern Ontario. And then high pressure comes right in behind it out of the northwest, and that's going to bring temperatures back down again. Belleville, 3 degrees for a high tomorrow. Risk of freezing rain along with the snow and ice pellets. Thursday, -3. You've still got some snow. And then Friday, just a 40% probability in the morning. We see some partial clearing through the afternoon. Brockville, a high 5 tomorrow. You can see 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. That little transition to snow takes place a little earlier for you. You're a bit cooler. Thursday, more snow with a high -1. And only -9 Friday. It starts to clear and cool down, but still a 60% chance of snow through the morning. Smiths Falls, 3 degrees for a high tomorrow, 10 centimeters of snow. Thursday, more snow and a high -3 and -11 for a high Friday. So cooling down, but still a 60% chance of snow through your morning. We hope by noon that it'll start to taper off to about 30% probability and then disappear by supper time. Kingston, Groundhog Day tomorrow could be a little messy. A high of 2 degrees with mixed precipitation. It will turn to snow eventually, but watch out for that risk of freezing rain. Thursday, more snow. Still some snow Friday morning. And then we see a stop to the precipitation as it clears up Saturday. Cloudy Sunday with a high -2. -4 is your high over Monday and Tuesday with mostly cloudy conditions.